Have you ever told somebody you're going to do something and then you don't do it? How does God feel about that? Let me read you something because I had something happen today and God reminded me of this verse. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 5, and I'm going to start reading at verse 4. When thou vowest a vow unto God, defer not to pay it, for he hath no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed. In other words, if you don't make a promise to God or say you're going to do something and not do it, you're a fool. Better it is that thou shouldest not vow than that thou should vow and not pay. Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin. Neither say thou before the angel that it was an error. Wherefore should God be angry at thy voice and destroy the work of thy hands? Listen to that. For in the multitude of dreams and many words, there are also diverse vanities, but fear thou God. What he's saying here is, God would rather you not say you're going to do something than say you're going to do it and not do it. Because the moment you say you're going to do it and you don't do it, he's holding you accountable. Now your words have become sin because you've lied and said you were going to do something that you're not going to do or that you didn't do. Listen to that. Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin, because your flesh and what's coming out of your flesh, out of your heart, are not matching up. See, now you're a hypocrite, now you're a liar, and now God is angry. It's better to not say anything. And this is why he says in the New Testament, he says, don't say, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, but say, if the Lord wills, we'll do this or that. Because we don't know what's coming down the pipe. And the moment we say we're going to do something, God will hold us accountable to do it. It's just like in a relationship. If you tell somebody you're going to do something and then you don't do it, well, now you're irresponsible. Now you're untrustworthy. Now they can't count on you. See, now the relationship is damaged. Whereas if you'd not said any of that, yeah, they'd have known you had an issue. They'd have known you had a problem. But one of your problems wouldn't have been distrust. It wouldn't have been the fact they couldn't count on you. It wouldn't have been the fact that your word didn't line up with your actions. See, it's better to keep your mouth quiet than to make a vow that you can't keep. What's wrong with marriages these days? I'll tell you what, people make vows to love and honor and cherish and all of these wonderful things, and then they don't keep them. It would be better to not make the vow than to make a vow and not keep it. Because now, God will convict you of lying.